All right. Hello, hello. Welcome to Trendy Thursday. Why is okay? There it is. Okay. Why isn't it working? All right. So let's see what we have here. Okay. Okay. You're so funny. Okay. All right. We are live and it is working. Okay. So let me head on over here to the Facebook group because it always says it's showing me the comments, but then it's not. So, all right. So we'll just put that right there and just keep it muted so I can see what you people say. Okay, there we go. Hello, welcome. Sorry, all the little things that we have to do in the back end. It's good to see you. If you are here for your first Trendy Thursday after our challenge this weekend or this week, it wasn't a weekend. If this is your first Trendy Thursday after the week of challenges, it's a little different because I'm using a streaming service instead of uh, my brain is saying PayPal, but that's not what it is. Zoom instead of Zoom. So I can't see your pretty faces, but if you leave a comment, I'll know you're here. It's a little different, but I'm still happy that you're here. All right, let's see. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Oh, yeah, I see your comments over here, but I don't see them over here where it says that they are. So ridiculous. It's weird that like Facebook is just so dodgy these days. Anyway, let's get let's go over to teachers pay teachers and see what's oh look it's the line from yesterday. I should change it. Hold on. Let's see what else we got. Oh, we could have this guy. Oh. All right. So let's head on over to teachers pay teachers and we will see what is going on over here. Oh, inauguration day things. Good for them. Last minute. They will get sales on it though. I love that for them. Good things. Okay. So, ooh, I'm working on these two products this week. And it's always stressful for me when I work on old products cuz like this one is newer than this one is. This let me show you. This one is it looks nicer, right? Like you can easily see diorama, ocean theme. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to change the name because I feel like it's too um repetitive, I guess. But this one, I don't like the font down here and like all these things that I'm like, oh, I wish I fixed this. But I redid so many of these, like if you look at this one, I redid it already to have the same like really blocky letters. And I don't know why I never did this one. It doesn't even have four thumbprint things. What are those called? Thumbnails. There we go. Like I don't know. I don't know what happened. But like if you look, I did most of them and then I just didn't do this one. Didn't do, I guess, classroom jobs. Meet the teacher. Like some of my best sellers. What is wrong? Like this Meet the Teacher is one of my best sellers in my entire store. And so is this editable student binder. So anyway, this is what I'm working on this week. Because I feel like, okay, so like every week we go through and we make new products, right? But you still have to go through your products to fix things that are old and things that you think could be doing better. Like my older Valentine's Day products, I need to redo all of them because I haven't touched them in a year. So yeah, I think that one's okay. Yeah, but like this different font, I'm not a fan of it anymore. I was back then. I really liked it back then. I thought it looked really nice, but I think it's too difficult to see, and I think this is too difficult to see because this is really light, and then there's the background. So anyway, that's what I'll be working on this week, and I just wanted to let you guys know so that you could see a bit more of my process. And these ones obviously need to be I mean, it's not obvious, but it is to me. Like this one is a pin image. So, and it has my old URL. I don't even have, I think that hold on, the life of a Navy nuke wife.com. I think I think it just goes to my sweet. It just redirects. It's fine. And then these bingo cards that I don't know that they've ever sold, but I redid them. I made new ones. So why is this one even still up? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I do things sometimes. But yeah, I really feel like I need to update. Like, why is this? This is $5, and I'm pretty sure it's just kind of this one page. Like, Beth, Beth. One printable game board, one page of instructions with game pieces and a custom dice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I didn't even realize. Yeah, so this one needs to be fixed because, yeah. So anyway, just things I'm looking at, things I'm working on in the middle of January. I like to go through like things that should be selling or are selling for February. I like to go in and fix things and just touch everything. I just like to touch everything before the new month comes. So, and I like to list all of my products that I haven't listed yet that are, I have a whole bunch of Valentine's Day things. But anyway, we're here to make new products. But I just know that you guys, we like to chit chat about what's going on in our businesses. That is what I'm working on. So if you're like, oh man, I don't know what to do in between Trendy Thursdays, and if you've been here for a really long time, like some of you have been, you can look at your older products and be like, oh my gosh. Oh, another thing I wanted to talk about that. It was like student binder. Oh, but there's none of those in Valentine's Day. It's over here. Student binder. This one is that it doesn't have all of the thumbnails, and and my preview is just a picture of the thumbnail. Like, I need to take my own advice and fix this. So that is on my list for this weekend. It's just so silly because I fixed so many. It's gonna look good eventually. Like I have a nice preview for most of them that I'm really happy with, and this one has like a buy the bundle. I even mentioned these because they're so awesome. I mentioned them right here. And this one that's sold like not nearly as much has a whole why I don't know. I don't know. So we'll get there. We will get there. BuzzFeed, hello, hello, hi. Have fun this weekend. Yeah, yeah. The good thing for us about or for my family is we're not in anything in January, so this is the main time that I can really. Let me move myself over here. There we go. Just because I like circles. This is when I can work on my store. So I'm much more critical of my store during the winter and like times when like I know I'm home. Whereas like in March and April and May through like October, the kids have soccer and we're busy pretty much every day. So I do kind of the bare minimum at those times and I work on everything else uh, during the winter. During the winter, yeah. All right. So I came here for a reason and it wasn't to talk crap about my store. I came here to show you what is in the search. So I clicked on the search bar, and the first thing I noticed is that Valentine's Day is finally in the search, and I'm so excited because that's my favorite. I'm not wearing my Valentine's Day sweater today, but I did wear it this morning, but then it got too hot in my house because I like to make my house like, super hot. So I was like, I don't need to wear this sweater. So I'm not wearing my pink sweater with red hearts today because of that. But pink and red are like my favorite things besides lime green, obviously. Um, so I'm very excited about Valentine's Day because I love love. So I'm excited to see that in the search. What I wanted to work on for us this weekend or this week, sorry, gosh, I am ready for the weekend. uh, which for me starts right after this live. Like I'm like, all right, did my duty for the day. I'll see you guys later. That's me. But anyway, so I just wanted to show you kind of my little process of what finding what we're going to work on today. And I was telling people yesterday that I have all these batching plans in here, and one of them's shapes, and one of them's tracing, another one's a unit plan, which I'm always working on that, and then an alphabet bundle. And I don't want to do an alphabet bundle today because I don't want to work on it. So I wanted to do tracing worksheets today was my plan. And so I was looking at tracing, and there's not really it's not seasonal in the search bar. So what are we doing today? We're not doing tracing. We're doing cutting, which is like tracing. Okay. So there's tracing worksheets. You can also add like a W to see if people are talking about winter. It doesn't look like they are. Tracing words, tracing worksheets, letter tracing, number tracing. I wonder if like calendar is there. Calendar tracing January. I've always thought that that would be a really fun idea. Like I always do calendars. Like in October we did a calendar in the membership. I've always thought about like making them into a tracing calendar because I feel like, especially my youngest, I feel like he would really benefit from having to trace numbers every day. Because he still gets his twos backwards, even though he's in he's in second grade. So, or third grade. He's in third grade, so he shouldn't still get them back. So I feel like he would benefit from that. So maybe I'll make them for him and put a template inside the membership. Uh, yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. So calendar tracing, that's a fun one. Maybe I'll add that to a post-it note, and maybe we'll get to it for the next few weeks. Where are all my post-it notes though? Oh, here we go. Okay, I found one. Tracing calendar. Because I feel like that would be really helpful. So I'll put this over here on my calendar. Okay, so lowercase alphabet tracing. A lot of these are really easy things that we could do with just some lines. And we have lots of lines in the that's fun. So anyway, that's not why I was here though. Maybe some practice, name tracing practice. That would be fun. Maybe there's Valentine's Day. Vertical line tracing. Interesting. Just vertical lines. Interesting. Interesting. I love that. Vertical line tracing. Huh. I would not think to make that. But now that I know, that's like super easy. I could show you that right now. Hold on. Hold on. So vertical line tracing would just be a line that is vertical. Oh, that is not the kind of line I wanted to make because I accidentally made it into an arrow. A line. There we go. So we could just do this line, and then we could right click, format shape, and then come over here to the line, make it black, and make the width like 3, and then make it dashed. And you could do that. Oops, duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. That's it. Like, oh, wait, hold on. Right click, group, and then we can make them all smaller together. And then you just add things to it, like add clip art. Let's pretend we're doing penguins again because I just have those really handy. Batching 101 and penguins. Let's do an igloo puff with the penguin. Like that's something you could do. My son used to do these, now that I think about it. He used to do these in preschool. And he loved being able to cut up to the dinosaur. So that's something super easy. And there you go. It's done. It's done. You're done. So I could put that in the membership as well. I feel like that's super Easy. But yeah, I'll happily glad that, or I will add that. Just they're just lines though. I can't give you the clip art, so we'll add that. But anyway, that kind of goes with what we're talking about, or what I was planning on talking about, because I was planning on doing like cutting lines, cutting, cutting practice with scissors, winter. That's a good one. Like the same idea as what we were just talking about, but they would also have like the wavy lines, or the those lines, or the lines around them. Um, there's all sorts of fun things. So I want to say I saw a clip art one time that had cutting lines. Yeah. So if you wanted an even easier button, uh, she has some. Look at how cute this little guy is. He's such a little chubby. I mean, like it's so funny to see a palm tree be like fat. Ah, it's adorable. Okay, that's adorable. That's really cute. And look at the little penguins. Okay, so here's what I will be doing. We're gonna make it kind of similar to this. Is what I was thinking. So you would get whatever clip art you're gonna use. I'm just gonna use my barefoot and bilingual, because the clip art that she has for winter is really gives me the happies. So Christmas, Santa Claus. I wanted like the puffs. There we are. So we could do puffs, and it could be similar to when we do like um uh lacing cards. But I was also thinking, we do these cute little penguins here. And then just make sure the first one and the last one are exactly where you want them to be. And I just make sure that this dot right here is right on top of that. And then we will grab all of them and we'll arrange a line bottom, arrange a line. I feel like I just did this and then I deleted it. But anyway, so that's one thing that you can do. Another one is like the lines that we were talking about before. You could probably do like a curve. Okay, now we stop it. How do I stop it? There we go. Okay, perfect. So we could grab this and have it be the black with the 3-point, and then first we'll edit it. So, oops, not text. So when you make a line on PowerPoint, yeah, you can edit points. So what I would do for this is I would kind of even it out a little bit, put this guy like here. Maybe this guy would be like, whoosh. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just guessing. So, if you wanted to do that, you could. And this guy would just be, I don't know. So that's an idea. You want to make it smaller, you could do that too. And then you could make it dashed. And I'll give you guys this in template. So there's that. And you can duplicate that all the way down. I would do like that many. And then what my son always liked when he would do cutting things like this was the clip art. That was his favorite part. And like, which makes sense because he's my child. And I'm also obsessed with pretty clip art. So let's get like a little I'm just looking at this clip art. So let me see if anybody has commented and I've missed it. I don't think so. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay. So I would grab maybe like this hot cocoa and add this over here, and then have like a bear wanting to have some hot cocoa, you know, something cute. So you could do something like that, and then you could just duplicate it all the way down. Duplicate. Oops. Not the last one. And then just come over here and arrange a line, and then I would go to the right. But it looks like I did super good with this one. That looks good. Oh, except this guy. Okay, this guy meets like right here, and this guy meets way up here. So I'm gonna put that here-ish. And then this one, he meets right underneath that. So I just want to align them up. So I'll grab this and arrange a line vertically and then arrange this one. So when you do the first one and the last one, set up exactly how you want it to be. Then when you distribute, they'll distribute the way they want to, or the way that they fit. Okay. So it looks really nice. As long as everything is distributed nicely, that looks really nice. I think I want to have it further away from the edges though. So I'm going to grab this middle stuff and make it smaller. There we go. And then I'm going to take all of these guys and have them come in a little bit. That's good. And have this guy come in a little bit. And there you go. So that's another idea. And then another one that I really like the idea of is a little more, you know, work heavy. It's a little more work, but we're just going to pick 3. So this guy, and no, let's do like this. Penguin. Okay. So we grabbed all 3 of these, and then we're going to Control and Shift. Sorry, I was like, what button is that? Just make them smaller and then spread them out. Right. So what I like to do with these guys is I like to add like a shape. We'll do like you could do like a circle and have them just like cut around it, right? So let's see. We'll have this be a solid fill of white and a solid line of 3-point, and it would be black. I don't know why it always goes to this weird not black color. Dashes, and then right click and send back. And there you go. So you can do something like that. And you could have this whole page be circles, but I always like to do other shapes. So what you can do is you could duplicate and put it in front, and then duplicate and put this guy over here. And then what I would do is I would just go to shape format, edit shape, and change it to like a rectangle. Or maybe that won't work for this one because where it is, maybe there. You know, some ideas. Let's see what else we could do. Maybe, yeah, there you go. And then right click, send it back. So just some ideas for you. Make you into a square. Hopefully you'll fit. But you know what? We can send to back, and then we can just make it smaller. So Control Shift to keep the shape, and then make it smaller. And there you go. So those are ideas for things you can do. I just like to add in the clip art to everything, you know? So those are some ideas for you for this. If you have clip art for this, or if you're on Canva and you're using their clip art, you can add that here. Another one I have been working on creating things for batching. So I do have some like line tracing lines Like I can't see them because like this. There we go. Okay, good. I was like, I hope this is what I think it is. Or this that you can make bigger. No, no, it's ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous. All right. I feel like if it's cutting lines, they need to be like more drastic, like this. And you can make this if you have PowerPoint, but I'm sure you can also do it in Canva. Hold on. I just want to see if there's other ones that I like. Like, oh gosh, just give me the one. There we go. Like something like this. That's like the up and down. So what I would do for this one, you can make these. You can make these as well. They're just, this is if you wanted to have clip art, you could also do that. But you can make them by using these. I like to just use the line tool because it's just easier for me to edit things the way that I like. So what I would do is I would use these guidelines that I already have on here. So I would make the shape outline black and the 3 and that. And then I wonder if you could, yeah, set it as default line. So every time you make a line now, it's going to look the same as that. Okay. So I would take this and go from this middle to this middle, and then I would just duplicate it and then do the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And then you could make it like that and then duplicate. So that's one way. And then when you group them, so you make it really small like this to create it, and then you can change the size and the length and all that good stuff here. If you wanted to make it wider and shorter, like those are ideas too. So that's just something you can do. So we can take that and I'll leave that for you. And let's see, another one I was thinking about was, again, we'll go to this line and then we'll duplicate and go to the next one and duplicate and then duplicate, but stay here and then pull it back to this last line and then duplicate and do that. And then you grab them and group them. Like that's how the magic happens is when you group them. And you can like adjust them to the length that you want, or if you want them to be softer lines, you can go like that. Or if you want it to be more jagged, you can go like that. It's up to you. So I kind of make these things for you that are like editable, so you can make them into whatever you want. I was talking with ChatGPT yesterday, and I was like, "What do you think my voice is? Like, what is something that I say often?" And it says, "I say that's where the magic happens all the time." So it reminded me of that because I just said that, and I was like, "Dang, Chatty's right." They do know that I say that all the time. Chatty's on to me. All right, so that is one way that you could do it. There's another, you could do this like curve. Is that the right word? Maybe connector curve. I don't know if this is going to be what we want it to be. No, I don't think it is. I mean, there's one curve. I don't like that. Okay, so let's try something else. Maybe an arc. Ah, ooh, okay. So you can do like, okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. All right. So you could put it on, oh gosh. Put it on this edge and then this edge and then duplicate it to the next one. And then right click and group. Can I make them smaller? Kinda. Looks a little weird. Oh, there you go. That looks a lot better. And then make them wider. So that's an idea too. We'll add that here. Let me think of another one. So we did an arc. I wonder if there's just like a curve. Can I just do like a curve? So not like a giant curve, just like a gentle curve, you know? A gentle cascading, you know? What's this one? That's arc. That's all I was just looking at. All right, so let's just try just like a regular line and see if we can do, oopsies, see if we can do something here. Now right click. How do I edit it though? It's not letting me. Okay. So like, connector types? Ooh, curved connector. Ooh. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Unless, can I edit it done? No. Okay. How about this? There's an elbow. We could. Ha. All right. And then we can, I guess we can just do it again. Oh, no. All right. Ah. Okay. That's fun. We could do. We'll grab those and group them. Ah. Oh, would you look at that? Perfect. Love it. A little weird. A little weird, but you know, whatever. All right. And then you can just like duplicate it. It's weird. It's weird though. I don't like it. I like it. But, you know, it is another thing for them to work on. So, okay, I'm just going to grab everybody and I'm just going to press this. Let them be a little bit longer. There you go. Okay. And then we'll group that and then we'll make it smaller. Just a little bit. Okay, so there's another one. What other ones can we create? That's a good amount, right? I feel like you can make a page for each of them. And then, so each of these, you can also like, you can duplicate this. Bring it, oopsies, bring it down here. And then you can also like arrange and like rotate it. Maybe flip. So that instead of going up and then down, you'd go up and then down. Instead of up and down, you go up and down. So obviously it's very different. So, so like those are some ideas. And then, you know, you can always just like duplicate and edit, like make it bigger. You could make this one smaller. Like it's up to you how you want to use these. So what I would do with these, and this is just what you can use that I'm making for you. So this is going to come with the template, or it's going to like, you can have it. But you can also, if you want, you can make your own lines or you can purchase your own lines. I know that people, where am I? There we are. Okay, teachers. Okay, teachers has some lines. All right, so tracing lines. Oh, we'll go over here to not standard. Get out of here. Resource time and go to clip art. And then look at that. You can have all these lines. I'm pretty sure I bought one that was like this. that they that this person got rid of. Like I just, uh, I think it had like this middle bit, and then I ended up buying this one as well. But they got rid of it to make this one instead, which I support, and I definitely bought this one. Uh, I'm pretty sure I have this one too, in another account at least. So yeah, look at all those. There's so many. And then you can also go to Creative Fabrica. Creative Fabrica has a whole bunch. And I know this because I just made this plan to do all of this. Um, these what are those called? I just made this plan, this batching plan, just a few weeks ago. Let's see, when did I make this? I made this in December, so it was a month ago. I made this a month ago because I was like, look at this. This is awesome. It's going to be great. And so look at all these. I will add these to, I'll add the links to all of these for you. Yeah. But really, you can do most of it. And I think you can do it in Canva too. Let's have a look-see in Canva and see. Canva.com. Gosh, my finger is itchy right here. I had an itchy finger. What would cause that? It's the skin. The skin is just itchy. What else would be itchy, Beth? I don't know. All right. So here we are. I can't tell for the thing. Okay. So you can just go to elements and I'm pretty sure you can, yeah, change this here. Line style, just make it into some dots or some dots or some dots instead of dashes. You could round the edges. Look at that. Ooh, that looks nice though. You can do that. You can make another one like we were doing before. Duplicate. Seems like that one's a little crooked though. So position. There we go. All right. I was like, that looks a little crooked. And then you group it, and then I don't know that Canva has the same. Oh, it does. Look at that. So yeah, you can just make this centered. And or the other ones we did. So you can do that, or I'm pretty sure they have like you could make a circle and have the outline be an outline, have this be white, have this be a dash. You could do that. Look at that. Look at that. So this is all super fun and it's relatively easy to do. I bet they have like actual elements dashed line. They have shapes. Do they have like graphics? They do. So you could, if you wanted to have like a certain this thing, if you want to have this thing, the only thing about using shapes instead of like, I'm sorry, instead of using graphics instead of like shapes is that you can't adjust the line width on them as easily. Like this is very thick. So having this as a cutting line next to these that are uniform, it would be a little tricky. So what I would do is um, make your own lines for sure. Any opportunity that you have. So and then you would what's that? Oh, a dotted line curve. Ooh, and this one has the same thing. Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, no, we're not doing that. Okay, different. It's like, oh, interesting. No, it's not. Okay, so you could do circle and have the same shapes, which we just did, I guess. Or a hexagon. No, we did a pentagon. And have it be line and have this be white and have it be dashed. Same idea. And then we would just add our little penguin friends to it in the same way. There you go. So you can still do it in Canva. Very similar to doing it in PowerPoint. So I recommend, okay, I see a question. When you make a normal line, look at the top setting bar for the curved line symbol. It adds points that you can change the shape. When you make a normal line, oops, not text element. No, no, hold on. We'll get there. Okay. All line. Oh. Yes. Okay. So this is similar to what we were doing in oh, look at you. This is doing good Canva or PowerPoint. Sorry, I am very easily amused by tools. And then we would make this dashed. The only thing is, I would want it to make sure that it is the same distance. Okay, and then just feels off, you know? It's just so funny to me that when you like move it over here, it's like, whoa, I'm falling over. uh, okay, so when you're doing this, because you can like knock it over, there is, I don't know if you can see it, it's pretty small, but right there it says, you see how it says like negative 32? If you pull it closer to 0, once you get 0, then it will be directly across. It looks like that's the distance from here. Is that what I'm understanding? Yeah. Okay. So if you wanted to make it like 1 and oopsies. The length is 1. There we go. All right. And then we can duplicate that. Duplicate it and then group it together. And then you can make it smaller or taller. Love this. So this is great because this is one way that that I've always preferred Canva, or I've preferred PowerPoint because it's easier to do lines and shapes and stuff. And I see that they've really upped their game, which I feel like with Canva, every time I log in, it's something else that they've done to really up their game. So I'm happy to see that. I would still stay away from their graphics because I don't have the. They just changed their terms too much for me. And let me reiterate, change my opinion. It's not that they changed their terms too much. It's that there has been a time in my life where I wasn't certain on the terms and like people were getting takedown notices from things. And I didn't know how to protect myself from that. So I just took myself away from all of Canva's things for my printables. If you're not selling it though, you can use it. So like if it's like if you're doing your marketing, for example, and it's like a mm, like your social media posts, you can use their elements and stuff for that because it's different than selling somebody a PDF with this this thing that you don't own on it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense outside of my head, but so I'm definitely okay with using Canva for my pin images, for my cover images, for my previews, even as long as it's not something that I'm giving to the buyer to have. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So, um, that is all from me today. So I will go through and I will add this part into the membership. So the different lines, I'll probably add more lines because it's fun for me. And then I will recreate all of these lines in Canva so that if you are using Canva, it's not just a shape from PowerPoint. It is actually um, a shape you can use from uh, Canva. So I hope that helps. And I'm excited to see what you guys make with these. Let's see on teachers pay teachers. What are we gonna do for this? So let me do tracing line, or not tracing, cutting shapes. You could do cutting shapes, cutting winter cutting practice, winter cutting strips. So if you were doing cutting strips instead of like this, I would do like a or even shorter. You could do shorter. Or, oh, you know what? Idea. It's happening. Okay, hold on. Let me think of how to use Canva for a minute because did they have tables in the same way that we do? Table. Oh, no, that's text. Hold on. We'll get there. Table chart. Table chart. Table chart. Table. Okay. Can I? No? Okay. Hold on. Graphs. Charts. Table. Just make it a table. I just want a table. Chart. Charts. I just want like a table, but I don't want it to be a graphic. I want it to be like a thing I can use. Design. Elements. I'll find it. It'll happen. Tables. Found it. Okay. Table. Got it. Okay. Very excited. Okay. So now I forgot what I was going to do. So let's merge cells. And actually, I don't even want this. Can I delete it? Delete this part. Delete column. There we go. What were we doing? We were doing, okay, I got it. We're good. Delete column. Okay, so I would take this. You're killing me, Canva. All right. So I would probably hold on. We're gonna get to it. Oh, add row. Oh, not that high. Hold on. We'll get there. And then let's talk about this. Oh, okay. All right. Gotta be a way. Ooh, size rows equally. Okay, so I edited the size of the rows and like the size of the table, basically. And I don't like that they're not the same. So we can and size rows equally. And look at that. Da 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 da. Okay, so border is going to be, let's do 3 because I like the number 3. Oh, for all of them, not just that one. Like the whole thing. Whole thing. Okay. 3. And lines. Okay, so now we have that. What was I making? Cutting winter strips. Okay, so for these, you can have now this inside here. You just give them different things to work on, right? So something like that you could do. So the idea though is that they'd go from one end to the other. So something like that is what I would do for this. You can also do like these guys. Copy, paste. You could do this the whole way. Or the other one that was like, we could just, yeah. So something like this. This would be like a strip. So I would use this, I would use their tables for that just because it's easier to make them all the same size and equidistance apart. Um, you could also take the strips and take them like literally off the page so that it's just from one end to the other and they go the whole way, right? Something like that. Another one that I kind of saw was like patterns. So I would just do, you could even do it with this. Um, but I would probably, you're killing me. Okay. Add column, and then size rows equally, size columns equally, and then you could do like, uh, oh, all right, we're just doing one. Okay. Do like a pretend they're the same size. Okay. There we go. Grab both of these and duplicate. Oh gosh, I keep pressing the wrong button. Duplicate, and then gosh, I'm not friends with Canva. Like I'm friends with at the point. So like you do this and then this, and then the next one, oh, what's it gonna be? It's gonna be this little guy. And put it on a different page. I hope that makes sense. If that makes sense. But yeah, so there's a bunch of different things you can do with cutting practice, cutting strips, cutting all the things that we're going to cut. All right, so I hope this helps and you are on your way to a bajillion dollars. I'm gonna work on this and get it up. I'm gonna try to get it done by noon, but I'm Beth, so you know. Have a wonderful and safe weekend, everyone. Oh, thank you, Phyllis. I'm so thankful for you, Phyllis. I'm thankful for you. So, thank you everyone for being here, and I will see you in the Facebook group. And yeah, thanks for being here. So let me go back here, and my dog is sleeping, but you can't see her. She's over there. She's got this giant dog bed. Oh, and she's sleeping on it. Anyway, thank you for being here. I will see you in the Facebook group. Have a great rest of your day and have a good weekend. All right. Bye.